Hello everybody, how's everybody out there in YouTube land? Hopefully you guys are doing well. I'm going to be doing a little show and tell today of just some books that I picked up, mostly from the LCS. So, you know, if you've got some time, just sit back and I'll share with you some of those pickups. Okay, be right back after the short intro. Welcome back everybody. It's Comic Sniper here, along with my flying Iron Man, my little buddy Mark III, and we got a little Wolverine here to help out as well. So just gonna do a quick show of my latest pickups that I've had over the last couple of weeks, mostly from the LCS. Sometimes, you know, at other places when I've seen, you know, I've come across another bookstore, I'll see what they have, and then of course if it's good enough, I'll pick them up. So first off, I'm gonna start with, there's been a lot of these happening lately. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 795. Okay, this is the B cover, or second printing variant. So, you know, this series has been going on. It's actually pretty entertaining. So definitely, you know, worth picking up, and we will see where this takes us. Not sure exactly if you know what's going to happen in the 800 issue, coming up to the 800 issue. What's going to go down there? There's a few theories out there. I'm kind of liking the you know, some people's theories, but this is number 75, and then with that I'm gonna go try to keep them together. I also picked up 797. I already picked up 796 before, but that's why I had the second printing. So this is the first printing of this. This is the A cover, 787. Also have gotten that too. That's a pretty cool shot of the Green Goblin there. Okay, and this is a variant of the 797. Little not liking this one as much, just because of it's a little too squarish, how it's been drawn. You know, it's not so fluid, the style, but overall, you know, it's nice and bright, so it's okay. So I don't hate it. So moving on to 798. This is the first print, Alex Ross cover. This one I don't know, it feels a little washed out with the lime green in the back. I would have been, you know, probably more interested in a darker, to kind of bring out these guys, right? But you know, it's an okay cover. It's not too bad. It's just the background that I actually don't like too much. So, but the characters, I like them front and center. I like that, especially in a great action shot. So that I'm liking. All right, and then this is the 799. This is the variant cover. I didn't look to check to see who drew this one, but I also picked up this one I like even better. Actually, the A cover, the regular first printing with the Red Goblin, and everybody, you know, Spider-Man's friends down here, they're all defeated, and then set red on red. I think that is a cool cover. I think that's a much better way to do the background. So this is, I actually like the A cover better than the B cover, even though, you know, not sure what's going on in here. So yeah, so that's I haven't read this one yet. I'm definitely gonna end up picking up the 800. That's an anniversary issue. I'm not sure where that's, like I said, where that's going, but I'm eager to find out. Enjoying the storyline so far. So that's it for this Amazing Spider-Man series for now. Alright. I also picked up Infinity Countdown Prime #1. This and this is you know, with the coming of the Infinity Gauntlet. There's a lot of the stones, especially. Can't wait for that movie. That's coming out really soon. It should be out this week, and you know, if you're a big fan, of course, you're gonna have you should have your tickets already. So got that. That's the #1. And then I also picked up Infinity Countdown #1. So I'm gonna see how this story goes. I haven't seen if my LCS got #2 yet, or the ones after. But I gotta admit, I haven't read any of this yet. So we'll see where that goes. I also picked up, this is a cool cover. Love this. Mira #1. So that is a striking cover. Definitely when I saw this, needed to have that, especially with she was in Justice League, and I'm pretty sure she's probably going to show up again and probably get into more of a storyline and her relationship with Aquaman. So we'll see where that goes. But she's definitely a really good character, and this cover is very good indeed. Okay, moving right along, we have Avengers No Surrender. I just picked this up. I thought it was a really cool cover. It's a homage to, now you guys out there in YouTube land, please help me out here. I cannot remember for the life of me what Spider-Man cover this is off of. But you guys are a lot smarter than I am sure. So if you guys want to leave a comment down below and just give me the issue number on that, I'm pretty sure you guys will know it right away. But I think this is a pretty cool cover. Love that. I also picked up the Avengers No Surrender. This is the first print with the Hulk angry. Check that out. And then I saw this too and had to pick this up. This is a Scotty Young variant of busting through the A cover. So I thought that was pretty funny. I'm not usually a huge fan of Scotty Young. You know, a little too much on the childish side for me. I have no problem with it. It's just not my style of collecting that. But I thought this was just too funny to pass up. Plus, it goes really well with this one, so I kind of keep them together, right? So yeah, just add that too. And then this one is, I thought, is going to be really cool. This is Batman #44. And I had to pick up both of them. This is the connecting cover for this. So there's something old, something new, something bored, something blue. So the wedding between Batman and Catwoman, that's gonna be coming up. That should be a good one. So I thought, I'm not too sure. I have seen many connecting covers from Batman. I believe somebody said that this is the very first connecting cover. So again, if you guys would be so kind as to entertain and inform us all if that is true or not, I'll put it out to you guys to put it out in the comments section. But I thought that was pretty cool, especially with Catwoman here. You know, that's a pretty crazy dress there. All right, so that's Batman number 44. Also got something fun. Got the Rick and Morty presents the Vindicators. That's I haven't opened this up yet. Haven't had a chance to. It says Adult Swim on it. I'm not sure what that means, but this is issue number 1. So I'll look forward to just seeing what's inside, what that means. But I thought that might be a lot of fun to look at. This is Rick and Morty. Also got this. Found this kind of last one. I didn't know this was going into the 3rd printing. But this is Thanos number 15, 3rd print. So this is the reveal of Frank Castle as the Cosmic Ghost Rider. But I did grab the 1st printing when it came out, or I have it. I didn't get it right when it came out. I was able to find it later, but I didn't know there was a 3rd printing, and then I guess everybody snapped it up except for this one. So I was pretty happy just to grab it and just add it to the private collection. And then we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Last 3 or 4, I think. I also grabbed from DC. This is a new character, the Curse of Brimstone. They've been putting out some new characters lately. This is number 1. We'll see how this goes. All the other ones like Damage and Sideways, that kind of stuff, it kind of reminds me of the Hulk and Spider-Man or things like that. Not sure where this one is going, like who they're modeling this one off of, if anybody. But I'll open it up and see what character they might be imitating or kind of copying from Marvel, if any. I'm not sure exactly, but that was a pretty cool cover. Look at that, very striking. And then of course this just came out. This is Action Comics number 1000. Now I was thinking about whether I should pick up multiple copies and whatnot, but I kind of decided against it. I gotta have a couple of copies of this, but I'm not. There's 10. I believe there's 10 variants. Yikes! I'm not chasing 10 variants, and I believe there might even be more. I'm not too sure. I know there's some high price ones already out on eBay and stuff for this, for pre-sale, but not this one for different covers. And I wasn't getting into that game. I'm not. So far, I'm as much as possible. I'm, kind of leaving the variants game to the young guns. I'm once in a while, if I get in to something and it's in the right timing, I'll I might get 1 or 2, that kind of stuff. But for right now, I just this looked like there was 5 or 6 at least variants on the rack, and I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna pick up the ones that I wanted to have for my collection, the ones that I like personally. This was one of them. I like this pose here. It's it reminds me of Adam Hughes's pose, especially with Power Girl, kind of hanging in the air, that kind of stuff, but with Superman. And I like his boots here. I really, I think that's a pretty cool looking shot. So, and then with the sky on fire in the back, I thought that was a pretty awesome cover. That's why I picked this up. I wasn't gonna get all of them, but, and this is this is the 01. I believe this is the first the A cover. Maybe I'm wrong. I think there's a 00 too. I can't remember. Maybe that's the A cover. But this is the one I like the most out of all of them that I saw. This is like I think the 1930s. What's that again? Sorry, the 1940s variant cover. I just saw that right there. 1940s variant cover by Michael Cho. So I thought this was a really nice looking cover, really a throwback, and you know, if the way they did Action Comics right here like that, and how he's drawn with the Nazis, with fighting. This is yeah, I think it really captures the era, and even the Superman up top here. So this one definitely caught my eye the most, and this is the one that I'm kind of keeping to myself as a I'm not gonna touch this. It's in really nice condition too. If anything, I'm just gonna I'll probably open this one, and I'm gonna take a look at the I'll read the story from this one, and then I'll hold on to that one as untouched. But yeah, I like this one the best. We'll see what happens. But I'm not getting into, it's already $7.99 for each one of these, so I wasn't gonna sink a lot of money into buying the expensive variants. I mean, other people might, and all power to you. If you can, if you play that game and you make it work, hey, good for you, man. But for me, I'll stick with just collecting for my own thing. I mean, I do sell comics. I do sell and trade as well. I don't sell my comics for a loss, so definitely I try to make money on it when I do sell my comics. But for the most part, my comic collection is growing, so I'm keeping more than I'm selling, to my wife's dismay. All right, so moving right along, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty again. And this is the last book that I picked up, and the one I'm showing, because this is my absolute favorite cover as of late. Check this out from Mr. Art Germ, Stanley Lau. Wow. Supergirl number 20. That is, again, this reminds me of a lot of Adam Hughes' Power Girl. I believe it's the number 1 of Justice Society, where she's hanging there. That one is from space looking. The one from Adam Hughes is from space looking down, and Power Girl is there, as well as there's a plane in the background looking down on Earth. This one is just looking at a sky, but to give us some depth, Superman is in the background now. See that? Check that out. So that that is definitely reminds me of that cover, which is one of my favorite covers too. So I'm a big fan of Adam Hughes, but definitely Art Germ, especially in the series with Supergirl. He has been doing a great job. I gotta hand it to him. Big round of applause to Stanley, to Art Germ there. So this is definitely the best cover, hands down, that I picked up to, on this run at least. So have a look at that. How can you not love that cover? I believe he's going on, from what I've heard, and only time will tell, that he will be finishing up Supergirl and moving on to something else, another project. So I'm gonna, I'll wait, find out what he's gonna be doing next, because he's, if he keeps up this level of, workmanship and artistry, man, he is definitely climbing the favorite artist, especially cover artist, and at least in my books, anyways. So yeah, especially when I get to pick this up for cover price. So yeah. So anyways, that is my haul for the last couple of weeks. Like I said, these are all local, somewhat local bookstores around. Again, thank you very much for sharing this time with me, and I'm going to be putting up as usual. I thank and I'm very thankful to any subscribers that taken the time to subscribe to my channel. Very, very appreciative. You guys are just the best, and everybody that has left comments so far has been so respectful. Even some of one of my rants at least. I'm going to be sharing a couple of more thoughts here and there of as I make more videos. I'm just kind of collecting my thoughts. I don't want to just ramble on needlessly. I do enough of that now. So, but we'll definitely add more to that. I'm going to be putting up. Should be seeing some subscribers' names coming up. And if you want your names on my future videos, I don't ask for much. Just subscribe to my channel. And I just encourage you guys, encourage anybody to partake and join in the conversation by leaving a comment below. Also, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit that like button and maybe the notification bell as well, just before you leave. Okay, so that's it for my channel. Not too long, hopefully, but I like it. It's there's some really good issues in here. I think might have some legs, but if nothing else, some good collection, some good addition to my collection. So again, thank you everybody for out there in YouTube land. I will be seeing you in some future videos. Hopefully I'll have a couple more this coming week. Okay, and as you all know, I love going, make sure you are visiting your local comic book store and supporting them. I definitely encourage that. If you don't, then don't expect them to be around, too much longer unless we get our support. But while you're out there, so showing your support for all of the comic book stores around your area, and even while you're out traveling and so forth, and you're digging through all of those piles and piles of comics, hey, just remember to enjoy the hunt. Alright guys, we'll talk to you soon. And along with my buddy Mark 3, we're signing off.